Long time no see. It's been over a month since the Talon video, but I am back with the Master of Shadows, Zed. If you haven't already seen the other videos that I've done on Riven and Talon, go check those out for the basis of this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more content. Every bit helps, and I enjoy seeing people encourage me to make more videos, so thank you.
YouTube clout.
You will be mine.
Zed in League is an assassin who uses his shadows to maneuver to and around his opponents, casting them in different positions and fighting alongside them. Zed's kit is one that you know exactly what will be coming, just the way that it will be used could be drastically different each time. Or you just press ult and fucking murder that stupid little piece of fucking short rat shit that keeps laughing at you in lane.
Captain Teemo on duty!
So, it's time to start making these characters a little spicy. There are two things that you need to know about Zed before you get into his concept. First off, Zed's Shadow Clone can be put out onto the field. This is his W ability. Once this ability is out, if Zed does any other ability except his ultimate, his clone will also do. This creates a pseudo puppet character out of Zed in League, since you have to position your clones in order to get abilities to actually hit. The second thing is that Zed deals massive amounts of damage. Zed's passive, which is Contempt for the Weak, allows his basic attacks to deal extra damage to enemies under 50% health. On top of that extra damage, Zed's ultimate also allows him to mark the enemy for 3 seconds. Whatever damage was taken is stored and will be detonated all at once for additional 65% at the end of the 3 seconds. Make sense? No? Well, here, read this, and go watch a guide, cause I just used to smash my head on the keyboard when I played this shit. So, I brought up Zed's passive for good reason. Zed should be given a boost to his damage whenever his tag partner is dead.
What? What?
Go find a point because we have an anchor character! While this is not a direct reflection of his passive, I believe that it represents Zed perfectly. Zed has no use for a teammate that cannot fight, so remember, anchor character! Zed's first special should be a simple shuriken. We are going the simple route right now and giving him the good old Ryu Fireball. Look, I know you might be like, damn, why you gotta have a fireball? But we know damn well that if you play League, you be using that shuriken non-stop to harass people. Next up is Zed's Shadows. We're giving him the Gogeta Blue mix and allowing him to have 3 different shadows and allow him to pick which shadow he wants to go to. I want him to have a clone on the ground, a clone in the air, and then a clone that's also in the air but behind the opponent, but this could be too strong of a tool if it's too fast and has too little recovery. Let me know what you think about the Gogeta Blue clone mix. Is it perfect the way it is, or can it be improved on? Lastly, Zed's final special should be Summon Shadow. Think of this just like Zato and Eddie. Zed spawns a shadow that will follow him around the screen and do different things depending on what button is press/negative edge. Some examples of moves we can see from him are the Noob Saibot Tackle, Noob Saibot Overhead, and also Noob Saibot Low, Shadow Shuriken, Swap Place with Shadow, etc. Do note that these are not exactly what he should get, these are just kind of some placeholders for him. I'm not planning out a whole kit for Zato, I mean... shit. This will give Zed that puppet character feel that I mentioned earlier. For his level 1 super, you can give him a super where he brings out a clone and they attack you simultaneously. The super should summon a shadow at the end of it, allowing him to do Zato shenanigans after the super. You should also be able to dump extra bar for extra damage, but at the cost of not getting the shadow puppet at the end. His level 3 should just be Sei Embu from Street Fighter. Remember, anchor character, anchor character, anchor character, anchor character. Zed creates 3 shadows, and when he attacks, it hits 2 more additional times. At the end of the duration, if Zed has touched his opponent at all, have the super explode and pop the opponent into the air, allowing for even more juggle and combo opportunities. This will give him those oh so fun loops that everybody's always looking for in characters, as well as something unique to his super and his super alone. For assist, Zed can have all of his Shadow Puppet moves that I mentioned earlier from his third ability, just that he performs them himself instead of the Shadow. I guess he can also have his Shuriken too for a pretty decent assist, since I believe he would fit as an anchor. I hope you guys enjoyed this speculation video. I've been putting this one on the back burner because despite me saying Zed is simple in theory, he's actually a very hard champion, and thinking of ideas for his kit to translate into something unique and fun was very difficult for myself. The biggest problem I think this kit has, in my opinion right now, is the Gogeta Blue clones. It might be overkill to include this and a waste of a special since he already has the puppet aspects in his kit, but it very well could be busted if he is able to set up the clone mix plus the Shadow Puppet mix at the same time. I thought about him playing like DeCapri from Street Fighter 4, but then I felt like that just wasn't him at the end of the day. Maybe that can be something that Yone could possibly do. Anyway, I have Azir coming up next, and I believe it's Camille after him, so if there's anyone you would like to see, just put them down in the comments, and also give me some ideas that could possibly work for some other champs. Do keep in mind I do not have all the champs unlocked, so it could be rough getting to some of them. I mainly have assassins and top lane bruisers, but I do have those bangers like Thresh. Regardless, I hope you guys have a good day, and I look forward to making the next video. Hopefully it won't take me a month. We'll see.